What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and this has been a really rough time for Ubisoft in general. And they've been kind of falling apart in many different areas. Fans have been calling them out, people have been calling them out, whether it's bad business practices, whether it's shoddy ways to actually go about making a game and injecting personal identity within the game itself. People have been calling it out and pointing out the actions that Ubisoft has been taking. Well, now we end up having this. Ubisoft CEO Yav Zagilamat, I'm probably butchering that, and I don't really give a darn, says he's dismayed about malicious and personal online attacks directed at team members. Yeah, so he's angry that the audience and the community in general are levying attacks, I guess, at individuals at the company. Now, if you're doing that, go ahead and be angry. Don't do that. You know, if you are attacking individuals, don't be doing that. You know, that's wrong. Don't harass people. But he doesn't actually give us any proof of that. And he went so far as to actually make a little thing on Ubisoft's website, a little newsletter here, and he doesn't give any real evidence to support his claims. But what does he actually say? I like to end with a two-part question. First part, what dismays you about the games industry right now? He responds, one thing I'm concerned about right now is the malicious and personal online attacks that have been directed at some of our team members and partners. I want to make it clear that we at Ubisoft condemn those hateful acts in the strongest possible terms, and I encourage the rest of the industry and players to denounce them too. I am proud to support the amazing work of our team and partners, and I will always trust their creative choices. We should all celebrate the hard work and talent that goes into making video games, he concluded. That's all he said, but he never showed us any evidence of anybody actually being attacked, anybody actually going after individuals or doing anything of that nature. But you know, you come over here to Grums, and this came out sometime in April during the Star Wars Outlaws stuff that was going on. And what do we have here? Well, we have a community manager for Star Wars Outlaws that Grums is so lovely pointing out. You can see it right here, and then we hop right here. If you're a white dude complaining that diversity being raised is an issue, then people are going to keep raising the lack of diversity until we see change. That shite got to change, man. Love that if you say you're trying to be more body positive, white men assume that you're saying you're fat and tell you to go to the gym. Bitch, I'm size 12. Being body positive has nothing to do with weight. Please don't tell me gender isn't an issue in the game industry when you are white male. Man, there's a lot of comments on being white and attacking individuals for their skin color. And you can see even more examples of her going off about white men. White men, white men. This is an Ubisoft community manager. This is somebody employed by Ubisoft. These people are sitting right here and just blatantly attacking individuals solely for being white. So we have that as an evidence to the counterpoint that he's saying is actually your company yourself are going out there and attacking individuals based on race and honestly disgusting, deplorable acts. But why else would individuals probably be upset right now in regards to Ubisoft? Oh, the quartering. Ubisoft has been melting down internally over criticism of their DEI efforts, quadruples down internally. Oh yeah, there was this whole thing right here where they got so angry at everybody who's annoyed with their DEI pushes, who's annoyed with everything about this, that they started chastising them and saying, if you're getting any of these things to please, if you're getting any sort of pushback, please inform the HR people, inform all of us so we can take action and make sure that we shut down anybody who's going against us in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that's what this whole thing was. I did a video on this one. It was discussing, oh, maybe people are annoyed with your business practices. You can come right over here and check out these business practices. Oh, look, $70 for Star Wars Outlaws, the base game. But if you want to start getting early access, pre-order bundles, and some of the season pass that I don't know why the game needs a season pass, you have to spend $110 just for that. Oh, but to be clear though, there's a special DLC as well that you can only get access to if you buy the $130 game. Doesn't that sound very interesting? Doesn't that sound very unique? In order to get that special edition DLC that comes with some couple rounds with Jabba the Hutt, yeah, you had to buy $130 copy of the game just to play it. Oh, maybe people are also annoyed with the same practices being done over on our lovely, lovely, lovely little Assassin's Creed Shadows. $70, $110, $130. Oh, but $17.99 a month if you buy Ubisoft Plus or whatever the heck that thing is. Yeah. Maybe people are getting annoyed with these really disgusting business practices in which you're shoveling out garbage to your games and asking an arm and a leg for it. Maybe that's why people are getting frustrated and calling you guys out. Maybe that has something to do with it. Or maybe in regards to Ubisoft, again, with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ubisoft accused of stealing banner from Japanese reenactment group for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yep, you can see the banner right here. And they got accused by a particular group that they took this banner, and this a reenactment group, I believe, was doing some sort of like combat things. And I read into the story a little bit. It's really interesting to see. And when you go through some of these like tweets and stuff, you can blatantly see like they feel like they were robbed from. They feel like they took these images without asking, and they have no like recourse at all in regards to it, and it does suck. You can see it right here. Here's the reenactment, right here. Here's their banners from their reenactment group. Yeah, and then you come right back over here. You can see the blatant copy of the banner being used in Ubisoft. So they're stealing artwork, they're stealing information like that. Oh, what else do we have? Report Assassin's Creed subreddit bans individuals for disliking games combat and pointing out Ubisoft's DEI agenda. Oh, so if you dislike the game, you're getting banned from the subreddit. So there's that. Oh, what else? Japanese players torch Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows after associate narrative director confirms game is fiction. Man, almost like there's grounds for why individuals actually dislike what's going on here. Almost like there's grounds for people to actually say, hey, we don't like this happening. We don't like what's happening here. But this is just Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's take a look over at Star Wars Outlaws. Oh yeah, there was a big backlash when they discovered that DLC for Jabba the Hutt was locked behind a paywall, even though they were pushing Jabba the Hutt as being a main character within the actual game itself. And Ubisoft actually had to respond to it and say, well, no. That's only for some special DLCs. Jabba the Hutt still is a main character of the story. The Hutt clan is still a main character. There's just a lot of his missions are locked behind a DLC. Oh, there was that. Oh, there was also pushback on the main character and how she looks via her actual like character herself. You can see it right here. Here's what she looks like in real life. Here's our lovely and endearing, basically Freddie Mercury from back when he was a kid. Yeah, very different outcomes right here, very different things. And people were pointing out that there's male actors that get one-for-one transitions, but whenever it's a female actress, they make her look dumpy, frumpy, and very ugly majority of the time. Oh, but what else could people possibly be frustrated about when it comes to Ubisoft right now? Oh, I scrolled down here to that Park Place article, and I bring up Dartmouth's Sashi Schmid Horie. Yeah, this is a lovely lady who they decided to sign on to assist with Assassin's Creed Shadows, in which her specialty was how back in Japan, back in like imperial times, I don't know which period in particular, families would sell their young boys off to monks, and the monks would do stuff to them And she was saying how maybe we should bring this back to modern era. Maybe we should be rethinking our connections to these deplorable, disgusting acts and bring them back to the world. Maybe, just maybe, this is one of the reasons people are getting very frustrated and upset with you, Ubisoft, and some of the people here, because we're seeing your actions, we're seeing what you're doing, we're seeing how you are interacting in the world. And instead of responding to criticism, and instead of responding to the customer, instead of actually talking to the customer, what do we get in response? We get you coming out here, berating them without any evidence and saying, all you guys are attacking us without any cause, and we don't like it, so you need to be shut down, and everybody needs to condemn these actions. You don't have any evidence to any of these things, but if they did have evidence, here's the reason why people might be frustrated with you, might be calling you out, might be pointing out why you are such a deplorable actors right now, and why people are very frustrated and angry with your company as a whole. Now, if somebody's going out there and saying heinous things and actually attacking individuals, yeah, condemn that. I can condemn that all day and night. I don't find that good. I find that reprehensible. You should not be attacking individuals. But on the flip side, you need to understand why people are pissed and maybe recognize that you're a business giving the customers things to buy, and all they keep giving is garbage tier content that costs an arm and a literal leg, $130 for freaking games. That's ridiculous. And what do they get in response? Sit there, eat it, take the slop. Okay, that's all they ever get in response. And then when they voice their displeasure with you, you say they are attacking you, you say that they are going after you, and that they're deplorable people that should be condemned without any evidence of it. But all I gotta say is, Ubisoft, you get what you get what you deserve right here, okay? Customers are angry, customers are frustrated, they're letting their voice be heard, and you don't like when customers let their voice be heard because you're soft, you're soy, and you're pathetic. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.